Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
The portal to many dimensions is open. Konnichigen! It's your favorite superstar, the multi-dimensional Tachigen, Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber form. Great to see you, miss. The Dawi Jar war machine has arrived. Did I say that right? What on earth is that thing? Well, happy streaming week to all. Yes, this time we were able to make it to our Master Duel stream for this week, which I should tell you right now is gonna be a short stream, but we're gonna do our best building some decks and try not to get killed by the meta. You know, I just realized I got the wrong category. I forgot to change the category of the stream. Master Duel. Now I should be right. Right, I did get the title, but man, sometimes I forget. The Chaos Dwarfs have arrived in Warhammer Total War 3. Nice, and you love it. Nice. Is that DLC? In Warhammer 3? Well, I didn't know that. Chaos Dwarfs. Woohoo! I played a dwarf for a while in Lotro, and I love Chaos, so maybe I should take a look at that faction. Yeah, feels like it would be right. Oh man, those Total War games I gotta play one day. But you know, time. But yeah, the multidimensional portal has taken its purple form again. It keeps changing color every once in a while. And it was about time for a color change by now, I think. We'll go back to the blue one again. Or I might alternate between streams or so. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. Really. But yeah, happy Thursday/Friday. Hope it's going well. And yes, today we have Master Duel. You know, it worked out that we have the Master Duel this week instead of last week. Because it's a new duel pass. And well, yeah, a good time to be going into the game right now. I played a little bit of the game yesterday. I got enough gems to be able to buy the gold version of the pass. So now we should have some nice materials to work with, because I got some ultra rare materials out of it. We're also gonna try to build some decks. Like, there's a spiral deck that I want to build that I've been working on, and there's about 2 ultra rares or so that I need to build for that deck. Honestly, depending on how long it takes, we might spend the entire stream just deck building. I hope that's okay. Because, yeah, it takes a while to understand how to play a deck and all that. So that's something to consider. But yes, with that being said, shall we jump into Master Duel right now? Let's open the game and get into it. Wow, I have a lot of things here open in my taskbar. What is all this? Oh, Windows updates. I gotta restart. Not right now though. Right. There's Windows updates going on right now. Ugh. It's not good to procrastinate on those things for too long. War machines, industry, slave laborers. What isn't to love about him? There you are. Well, that doesn't sound very chaotic. That sounds just like a regular civilization. Kind of. Let's claim the daily login award. And then let's see the missions we have this time. 3 solo mode duels. That's good, because I think I'm gonna do those duels anyway to test the decks we're gonna build. Decks in plural. You may notice I don't have the duel record. I have it ready just in case, but it depends on how much we're going to be dueling. So I'm gonna keep it deactivated for now. But I have it open. I have it in mind. 3 normal summons, 3 spell cards, which do not happen in the solo duels because they don't count things you do in those duels, other than just, you know, dueling in them for that daily mission. Right, the Blessings of Nature back. I'm not interested in it. Not really for now. I dueled a deck that used this yesterday. Yeah, the Strong Will one though. This is one I want to get because I want to get the Gem Knight support. Sadly, I couldn't get everything from Sprites of Miracle, so we might also be generating some things based on that. Oh, look at this one! Oh, I gotta buy this, yes. I saw somebody was using this dual field and it looks unbelievable. It looks so good! Ah! I love the look of it, it's so lovely. But I don't have the money for that right now. Tierlamens Vera de Vernu something? Vernu Sylph, okay. Not gonna buy that right now. So many dual fields I still haven't used, actually. But... well, yes, let's immediately jump... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do a duel then. Let's begin with a duel. I'm going to use my Super Quan deck. So not this one. Quantal Sentai. I'm still looking to complete the name, like Quantal Sentai something something Ranger. What could be the name of the deck? Quantal Sentai Layer Ranger? That doesn't sound quite right. Layer Man, maybe? Something like that. Let us go first. And hope we don't get killed by some meta deck or something. Here in Silver Rank 4. Let's see how this treats us. Yeah, okay, I could start with a Foolish Burial, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now. Kind of a difficult hand. I could go for Green Layer and then... I don't like the look of it. No, I'm gonna try Foolish Burial. And I'm gonna send White Layer to be able to get a Fairy Alphen on my hand. And that's what I'm going to attempt to summon, like this. Not sure about this strategy actually, but... Green Layer, then I'll attempt to activate the effect to special summon Fairy Alphen. And then I'll activate Fairy Alphen's effect to special summon someone. Summon someone, summon someone. Try saying that 3 times fast. Red, green, blue. Let's do this. Letto green blue. We are going to special summon. Which one? Green, okay. Could be better, could be worse. Let's activate the effect of Red Layer to special summon Blue Layer. And then I'm also gonna activate the effect of Blue Layer to send this White Layer back. Yeah. Not the best of strategies here, but this is what I have to work with. Blue Layer here in defense position. And honestly, I think we should go for... card games! Exactly, Lurin. Glad you could make it to the stream. Ah, yeah, King Blaster Magnus. Just gonna go for the first mecha. Maybe not the best idea, but sometimes I really don't have the cards I need to do the combos I need to do. As you're playing Triple Triad in F14, let's go! Let's go! No, I'm not gonna activate the effect of Green Layer in the graveyard. The effect is to discard a Super Quan card to draw a card. And right now, that's not a good time to do that. Give me a second. Just gonna do something quickly here. While the opponent is doing their turn. I may be prompted to activate something. I have Ash Blossom, so I can Ash Blossom them. And I also have Forbidden Droplet. Might be able to negate some good things in there. Depends on what they have. I see they have a few connection issues. Hopefully they don't disconnect. If I win because of a disconnection, then I'm probably not gonna count that win on the record. You know the house rules. And if you didn't, now you know. Sorry if you heard some noise. I was adjusting some things on the microphone. Hopefully you didn't hear a lot of noise on that. Okay, I think this is an Ash Blossom. Yeah. That seems to be a Blue Eyes deck. Very nice. They have the Blue Eyes profile picture. Or whatever it's called. I forget what you call that. And they also have... No, they don't have the Blue Eyes mate, but I thought they did for a moment. You're playing Chaos Dwarves? You're the other one out here? Yeah, you gotta go for a card game, Mist. Stop doing what you're doing and play a card game. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Gonna have to watch out for that one. Just got the Bahamut card from the King in the Gold Saucer. Let's go. You beat the King, the champion. You know, those people in the Gold Saucer, I always compare them to the Elite Four and Champion in Pokemon. Because it's literally that. You have 4 people and then the King. The champion is literally the same as like a Pokemon Elite Four. Let me see if I can activate Forbidden Droplet. Oh, I gotta send something to the graveyard, I forget. Oh man, okay, I just screwed up, but I shouldn't have sent that blue layer to the graveyard. I'm going to activate the effect of blue layer in the graveyard at least, but... I forgot. Maybe I should replace that Forbidden Droplet with Infinite Impermanence. Infinite Impermanence is pretty much the same effect without having to sacrifice a card for the sake of it. Let's send one blue layer and one green layer to the deck. And I am not in a good place right now. But, hey, Alluring, by the way, are you watching? I think it's going on right now, maybe, or it's about to happen. There's a state of play for Final Fantasy 16 happening right now, I think, or it happened, or it's about to happen. I'm not sure. Well, let me look it up quickly. Actually, oh, never mind. The opponent has finished their turn. I thought they were gonna summon a blue eyes for sure, but they didn't. It just happened. Okay, I was just about to look that up. Thank you. So, yeah, should I summon that green layer? I feel like I shouldn't summon it to save the effect for the future. So I'm just gonna go into the battle phase and go for an attack with Neo Super Quantal King Blaster Magna Direct Attack. Will this attack go through? Seems like it's not. I don't know all the effects of these blue eyes cards. I've faced them a lot of times, but I really don't know. Gonna be a special summon of a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Horobi no Basto stream. Kaiba is being very happy right now, somewhere. Or maybe he's angry because somebody else is using blue eyes and it's not him. I don't know. It looks so good, nice. I'm not gonna be playing that anytime soon, I think. Does it come out on PC? Let me look that up now, while they're doing their turn. I don't think I'm gonna be prompted to do anything. Let's take a look at some Final Fantasy 16 stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of like recent news. 43 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. What's the release date though, and what are the platforms for it? Does it release on PC? Yeah, it releases on PlayStation 5, so I'm not gonna be getting that anytime soon. Let me drink my tea here though. Also, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom got some news today. People are getting very thirsty over the new design for Ganondorf. Like, yeah, there's a lot of thirst going on. just it's being hilarious. It's being hilarious to see that. Oh, Ganon. But, yeah. 16 looks so good, though. 16 looks so good. The game will feature segmented open environments and an action-based combat system involving both melee and magic-based attacks. PlayStation 5 has a timed exclusive, which means they are gonna release it eventually on PC, much like 15, I guess. I will need a PC upgrade for that one though, if I ever want to stream it. I still want to do Final Fantasy Fridays with Final Fantasy one half of the day. I'm signing up for something that's gonna take such a long time though, because each of those games is so long. It takes such a long time. Ah! But I want to give it a try at the very least. For now though, we are gonna play Castle Crashers. We may get to something else before we get to the Final Fantasy games. Actually, I need to buy them. I need to buy the Pixel Remaster on Steam. There's that beautiful blue eyes. And are they gonna get 3 blue eyes? They might just do that. Usually, funny enough, usually on the blue eyes White Dragon decks, you don't see like 3 normal blue eyes. You see maybe the blue eyes alternative with a pair of blue eyes or something. But you usually don't see all 3 normal blue eyes White Dragons there. The Dragon Spirit of White, that's another one you see. But yeah, continuing to read on Final Fantasy 16. There are also recurring series features including chocobos and summon monsters called icons, or acons. I think it's icons, right? Which are both fought as bosses and used through channeling their power in combat. Summoning. Like a summoner, right? Let's read about the lore now. Final Fantasy 16 is set on Ballistia, a world divided between 6 nations who hold power through access to magical crystals and dominance. Humans who act as hosts for each nation's icon. That sounds very interesting. Tensions between the nations escalate as a malady dubbed the Blight begins consuming the land. Clive Rossfield, guardian to his younger brother Joshua, witnesses his kingdom destroyed and goes on a revenge quest in pursuit of the dark icon Ifrit. Well, my fiery boy Ifrit, there it is. We've discussed this before, but I remember thinking my headcanon is that Ifrit, Garuda, all these like icons, primals, they are the same ones for every single like look at that beautiful blue eyes twin burst dragon though. Not too shabby. This is the best I can do though. This is the best I can do. I probably lost the duel right here. Tan Shuryo though. But they are literally the same ones. Not like a different dimension version or a different universe version or anything like that. No, it really is the same one across all the different Final Fantasies. Though they may take place in different dimensions, or I used to believe that they were on a different planet within the same galaxy. But well, I think it's been confirmed that it's not really like that. It's really a different reality thing, different dimension. You know, I like to say that because I love the word dimension, and it's an alliteration, double D. Which also happens here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, there's an archetype. Very outdated archetype by now, but, you know, DD. Different dimension. Ijigen in Japanese. But yeah. Beginning Constant Development 2015, the staff included Naoki Yoshida as producer, Hiroshi Takai as main director, artists Hiroshi Minagawa and Kazuya Takahashi. Oh no, Kazuya Takahashi. I thought for a moment it said a different name. No way. Kazutoyo Maehiro's creative director and lead writer, Masayoshi Soken as composer, and Capcom veteran Ryota Suzuki as battle designer. Nice. Yoshida's aim was for a dark fantasy storyline which would have broad appeal and reinvigorate the series. Well, I could keep reading and reading, but that's from the Wikipedia entry. A little bit of battle. I'm very tempted to just watch the trailer, honestly. I'm gonna watch it after the stream. I'll watch it after the stream, I think. That'll probably be a better idea. I am tempted to just put like a loss on the record already. 0-1 right there. Hey, Kamen Rider 0-1. It's like I'm hidden Aruto. 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. Kodana Akaibu Accessu Shite. Gensatsu Shitate. I don't think it's right. Da 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 da. What design? Kotae wa for not found. Realize Hajimari no eyes. I'm getting carried away again. Hey, third Blue Eyes White Dragon. There we go. Are they gonna do a fusion with them? You also rarely see the original Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But yeah. They are gonna fusion summon. Nice. Horobi no Basta stream. If I had Nibiru though, I would be screwing them up so much. But yeah, they gotta do their summons. You also get like a lot of lifetime missions done as you keep activating cards and activating cards, doing summons. There go the three of them. Are we gonna see the ultimate? The 4500 monster. Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. It might be another one though. Another one I really don't know. One of these days I will do a Blue Eyes deck, but that's still not yet. Neo, so no. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. New version of that. Makes sense that there's a new version of it. Let me take a look at it. At the end of the damage step, this is the only face of card you control, and this fusion summon card attack. You can send what Blue Eyes fusion must be to a graveyard. This card can attack again in a row. You can use this effect of Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon up to twice per turn. Okay. Well, no need to activate the effect of Green Layer, I'd say. Mostly, one of the big flaws of this deck is that it's kind of luck-based. I gotta make sure I have the right cards, and I gotta make sure I go first. So that's maybe not a problem with the deck, but with dual monsters right now in general. Like that's the case no matter what. It's good though. Now it's a really great time to be dueling and losing anyway, because you may still be advancing through the duel pass, since you know it's a brand new duel pass. So yeah, we got 30 gems for our troubles. Did I get any missions done? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But you know what? Yeah, let's go for another duel. We'll go for the deck building after that. Let me just confirm the missions. It's for spells and normal summon, I think. One more spell card and 2 more normal summons. And then we have solo mode. I'm gonna try those later if we have time. There are some things I need to take care of today. I gotta tell you, oh my gosh, we were so close today to actually canceling the stream again. And I'm so glad that didn't fucking happen. I'm so sick of that happening. You know I'm sick of that. But I'd rather not have that happen. But there are some things I need to take care of today that are gaining up on me. And so I may need to make this a shorter stream. We may be lagging out. This may not be a duel there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me just make a note here. I'm writing something down. Okay, Ash Blossom to start with, as well as Danger Nessie. I'm not sure if I should keep Danger Nessie on the deck. Sometimes I don't want to use the effect because I risk losing a card on my hand that's more valuable to keep. But I'm gonna give it a try now. I just gotta be willing to lose a card, maybe. Really depends. I'm gonna activate the effect after this. But it could really cost me. If I lose Fairy Alphen, that's gonna be really bad. I think. Let's see if they Ash Blossom me. Or if they choose a level to go with Reasoning, level 12, okay. That's gonna be Super Quantum Green Layer. Cool. So with the effect of Green Layer, I'm gonna summon Fairy Alphen. Defense position. And then activate the effect of Danger Nessie. I'm either gonna lose the other Green Layer, which I can afford to lose now. Okay, I lost Danger Nessie itself. Yeah, only 3 cards on my hand. I run that risk. That's quite alright. Let's tribute Fairy Alphen to special summon one of these 3. Blue, green, and red. Shall we do it like that, or should I try maybe white? Yeah, I'm gonna do blue, green, and red, I think. Maybe not the best choices, but whatever. Whatever. I can be a really casual player of Yu-Gi-Oh! The thing about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that I don't see myself ever playing this IRL ever again. Or playing it in like a game in which things are not done automatically for you. Like, you have to be the one that keeps track of everything. There's just too much going on in Duel Monsters now that I don't see myself playing it without a game just doing the things for me, so to speak. It also allows you to be more casual, not have to really keep track of absolutely everything, if that makes any sense. Well, yeah, let's special summon Green Layer. We got all the Green Layers in there. Yeah, I'm gonna activate the effect of Green Layer to send Green Layer to the graveyard. That's a lot of Green Layers. As soon as possible, I gotta use the effect of Blue Layer to send 1 or 2 Green Layers back to the deck. But alright, I draw a card. Radiant, the multi-dimensional kaiju. My multi-dimensional friend! I might use that effect later. It might come in handy. Let's get the Magna Carrier and... Well, I gotta do an Xyz summon of Aeroboros. And then we're gonna try to go for Grand Pulse. Summon in the mecha. Ideally, what we want to get here is the giant robot, which we don't have here, sadly. But let's get Magna Carrier here, and then activate the effect. I should not be sacrificing Ash Blossom here for this, but I'm gonna do it because the effect of Radiant might come in handy on the next turn. I'd rather keep that, potentially. Ladian. Tajigen Kaiju Ladian. Ikushi's Shokan Grand Pulse. Probably has a different name in Japanese, but I don't know what it is. Tan Shuryo Suruse. Omae no Tan. I get the feeling I'm gonna lose this duel again. I mean, this duel as well. Daijoubu desu. I already did 1 more normal summon. I think I need still 1 more normal summon to do the mission. But I needed to only activate 1 more spell card, which is what I did right now. I do not like the look of those set cards right there. Maybe I should have used the effect of Grand Pulse to destroy one of them. Too late now. Ah, that's not a good draw. That's not a good draw. Can't work with that. What to do here then? I gotta go for attack position for them. I'm going to only get 1 of them in attack position. Against my better judgment, maybe. Let's go for a battle then. Battle. Aeroboros no direct attack. You can. Will it go through though? Jar of Greed, okay. I was not expecting something like that. I get the feeling they maybe have like one of the Start the Structure decks or something like that. Double Jar of Greed. Or perhaps it's an Exodia deck. Alright, alright. Yush. Green Blast. Green Blast, let's call it. I really need to come up with some attack names for them. But alright, now I get to summon Double ACU Sky Thunder. Yush. Ekushizu Shogun. Sky Thunder descends. Kore de tan endo da. Sky Thunder will help, though right now I'm kinda... the thing is, I need to have 3 of the mecha, either on the field or the graveyard, not counting them as Xyz materials. That doesn't count as being on the field, I think. To be able to summon the mecha. Okay, yeah, they got Blue Eyes. We are having another Blue Eyes deck, wonderful. Okay. If they use the effect of the alternative White Dragon, then it's time to use the effect of Sky Thunder. The moment they do that, I gotta do that, and then we'll just clean the field. For better and for worse, you might say. Yes, I think it's time to activate the effect. You know what I should have done? I should have used the effect of Ouroboros to set it in face down defense position. Wasn't thinking there. Oh well. Too late now. The field is going to be cleaned up. Right there. Yes, let's activate the effect of Blue Layer though. We're gonna return 1 Green Layer, 1 Magna Carrier. We should probably return 2 Green Layers. Yeah, my game is glitching a little bit though. I think. Something weird happened there. Okay. Should I count this as a win? I think I'm not gonna count it as a win. Yeah, connection failed. Never mind. I thought they surrendered, but no. No. That's not gonna count as a win. It could have been anybody's game at that point, honestly. Let's see, I think I still need 1 more normal summon though. Yeah, we still need 1 more normal summon, though. We're not done with the missions yet, not quite. No, 2 more normal summons! Oh yeah, I thought I did a normal summon, but I guess I didn't. Then shall we jump into another duel? We'll jump into it. We are about to have an ad break, but let's jump into it anyway. I think we can afford to do that. So yeah, not counting that last duel as part of the record. Let me drink some water right here. Win and I'll gain a rank. Cool. Let's see if we manage. Okay, we have potential for some good things in here. First, we got a special summon Red Layer. Then I think it's time for an emergency teleport. Or is it? Hold on. Well, let's do that emergency teleport right now. We'll have Blue Layer in defense position. And then I get to activate the effect to get a Magna Carrier. I think we shouldn't activate that effect of Nessie. This is why I want to change Nessie and get another monster, maybe. I didn't need to activate Magna Carrier right there, though. I don't think so. No, Nessie, I think we're gonna end up discarding to summon an Xyz Super Quan monster. Okay, we want to get red... I was saying red, green, and white. Yeah, I'm gonna go for red, green, and white right here. If white goes to the graveyard, that will be helpful because... okay. I can activate the effect of white to send another white to the graveyard. And... I need to get more cards on my hand, and once I do that... Well, actually, I don't need to get more cards on my hand anymore. Or, well, actually, yeah, I may need to. Let's see. Okay. We'll get green layer here. And I'll send 1 white layer to the graveyard, and yeah. I think I have everything I need. I think with this I have everything I need to get the giant robot. The Sentai giant robot. King Great Magnus, and I'm gonna have a nice amount of materials for it. So, let's activate the effect of Magna Carrier first. We shall discard Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to get the White Dragon Mecha. The first one, Super Quantal Mech Beast Luster Rex XC Summon. Activate the effect again. Now we discard Fairy Alphen, then Red Layer to special summon the Red Lion Mecha. Gao! Super Quantal Mech Beast Magna Liger. Activating the effect of Magna Carrier. And this time we're gonna go for... well, we'll discard Danger Nessie. And we're gonna go for the Blue Dolphin Mecha. Blue Dolphin! Choju Sentai Raibuman no Onaji. Just like Lightman. Let's activate the effect to get a material attached, which is gonna be Green Layer, and that's gonna be extra material for the giant robot. And this is great because I get like all the 4 Rangers into the mecha. That's so fitting. I think that might be the first time I've ever done it like that. Kansen Super Quanta Meku o Kureito Magnus Tan Endoda. Yosh. Every single material is of a different name, which is ideally what you want to do because of the effect. So yeah, just gotta watch out for certain things. I am bulletproof against a lot of things, but not against everything. If they have a kaiju, I am screwed. They won't be able to use the Diviner of the Herald's effect, I think. Or actually, yeah, they can use the effect. If they have the Herald of Ultimateness, though, what can I do against the Herald of Ultimateness? That might be an issue. Okay, let's activate the effect of Blue Layer. Since it got sent to the graveyard, we'll have 1 Magna Carrier returned, Blue Layer herself, and Red Layer. Yeah, it's really bad when they start sending the cards on my deck to the graveyard like that. Let me see if I can search the effect of Herald of Ultimateness, because I keep forgetting. Let me see. When your opponent with special summon and monster activates a spell trap monster effect, you can send a monster into the graveyard, negate the special summon activation if you do destroy that card. Okay. Then King Great Magnus won't be affected by that. It's just negating activations. If I read that right. But okay. Pot of Greed. You think we'll ever use Pot of Greed in Master Duel? You think that day will ever come? Would be nice to use it. There's a reason why it's banned though, it is OP. Or at least I think it is. Alright, they're probably gonna go for a Synchro Summon very quickly. They're gonna send some cards to my graveyard. They might just drain my deck, which would be really bad news. Let's activate the effect of Red Layer to special summon someone. We're going to special summon White Layer. Or at least attempt to. Okay, they might banish one of them from my graveyard. Yeah, I can't really protect against deck draining or anything like that. I already activated Blue Layer's effect, which is the one that would return them to the deck. And that's already done. That's already done. King Great Magnus is really powerful, really bulletproof against a lot of things, but not entirely foolproof. No, they returned it to the deck. I thought they would banish it. Thought that was gonna be the effect, but it's not. Okay. This could still go either way as far as I'm concerned. They're gonna special... Oh, okay, it's one of the new archetypes. That's one of the new archetypes. They're doing one of the new archetypes. Okay. Vera, the Vernal Sylph Goddess, even has a special animation. First time I'm seeing that one. Okay. Okay, they can negate effects with that one. Okay, okay. Kind of a nasty effect. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it, and if you do, it becomes Earth. They're not going to be able to do that with my King Great Magnus, but gotta watch out for potential other effects. They might be doing a Synchro Summon any moment now, though, since they went out of their way to increase the effect, to increase the level of the Banner of the Herald. It's level... What was it, level 9? Yeah, I think it was... No, level 6. No, it was level 6. I read that backwards. Well, Baron de Fleur's effect, again, it can't affect my King Great Magnus. So I should be able to also... yeah, do other things. They reach the end phase. Okay. See, now I'm gonna try to activate the effect of King Great Magnus, but we'll see how it goes. Metaverse is not a good card to get right now, I think. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to get rid of one of these. Yeah, they're gonna special summon an Earth monster. That's a quick effect they have. They are aware of the effects of King Great Magnus, though. That's why they didn't do anything. I think they took a moment to maybe read the effects. And they can tell that it's unaffected, at least for now. Okay, they're gonna return the monster to the hand. What was it from the... they targeted King Great Magnus! Okay, maybe they're not aware then. No, if they targeted King Great Magnus, then they're not aware that it's unaffected. I take that back. Or maybe they're aware and they're trying to sort of see what the game would do. I do that sometimes, even when it says something. Let's see, we want to detach... I think we should detach Red Layer so we can special summon somebody. And then I'm gonna activate that. I'm gonna go for Baron de Fleur. I'm gonna try to return Baron de Fleur to their extra deck. That should go through, yes, Red Layer's effect. The problem is, whatever monster I may have here... didn't realize what I had in my graveyard. Returning Red Layer was not a good idea, actually. Oh well. Okay, they're gonna shuffle Green Layer back into the deck. That's not so bad, I guess. They're just gonna make it so that I can't use... I can special summon Green Layer right there, but... what I'm gonna do right now is attack Vera, the Venus Sylph. That's the other flaw that this deck may have with King Great Magnus, is that I can't really finish them off right away, depending on what they have. It has its flaws, but alright. Let's go into battle then. King Great Magnus, Ouroboros Punchy. Ouroboros Punch. Because when you see Ouroboros, the green mecha, is like one of the hands. So we can call it an Ouroboros Punch. Yes, turn into that. Let's see how this goes. Again, it could still go either way. They still have 6,800 life points. Maybe able to do a lot of things. Now, if possible, it would be ideal not to detach any materials unless absolutely necessary. Because having 6 different materials also prevents them from adding anything to their hand. So there's that. That also helps. But the moment I get to 5 materials or less, they're gonna be able to add things to their hand, which is a thing. Okay, they're gonna send cards to my graveyard. I might activate an effect. I am losing a lot of valuable cards though. It's still an issue. This thing is so overpowered. These things are so overpowered. I don't know about them. Feels like they should be limited. I mean, lots of effects of sending your opponent's cards to the graveyard. Already 5 cards to the graveyard. That's a big number, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's a lot that still escapes me about. Or in Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta and all that. Going for attack position. I don't like the look of that. No. What are you doing? What are they gonna do? This is scary. Okay. That scares the hell out of me. The moment I see somebody attack me and their attack points are definitely less than mine, I think they're gonna use an effect like Honest or Honest Neos. They're going to increase the attack of their monster with some hand trap or something, and I'm gonna be screwed. Well, that's one of the things that can defeat King Great Magnus, just higher attack power. When I see that a monster is summoned that has much higher attack power though, I can use the effect of King Great Magnus to shuffle it back into the deck, but it can only be done in the main phase. If it's already the battle phase, then it's already too late. Okay. But I think they were just surrendering in that way. I went for reasoning. I wanted to special summon a monster, you know, to have some missions done and everything, just in case I didn't know what they had on their hand. I could have just won it right there and made it be exactly 0 LP by making a direct attack. Because they had 3,600 left, and I had 3,600 attack with King Great Magnus. But that was a good win. King Great Magnus once again is powerful. The Super Sentai Giant Robot delivers. Let's go, like King Osier. Because in King Oger, the current Sentai, King Oger right now is being treated as the name of the giant robot rather than the name of the team. And that's great. Yes, that will do. That will do quite nicely. I think we're still... Yeah, we still need one more normal summon, so we gotta go for another duel, I think. I don't know, I feel like that's enough for now. Yeah, let's finish it there. I still have plenty of days, I think, for that one. Got some nice rewards there, 521 gems, not too shabby. 16 days left for that, so yeah. One of these days we're gonna build, we may do that in multiplayer mode. But alright, that was the Quantul Sentai deck. So, the first deck we're gonna start building now is one that is related to the Sentai, to the Super Quant, that is, archetype, which is the Spiral archetype, because they come in the same pack. We may be opening some of those packs, even. I don't think we will, though. I don't think we will. Let's edit the deck first. So, as you can see, this is mostly purely Spiral. That's the first deck I want to build related to the Spiral archetype. And we're only missing 2 Spiral Ultra Rares. There's others in the extra deck, but they're not really related to Spiral, so I may replace them with something else. But yeah, we have a couple of Spiral Super Agents. And right now I have 187 Ultra Rare materials. I was hoping not to have to spend too much of them. But if I have to do a couple of Spiral Super Agent, that makes sense. But yeah, take a look at this. I feel like we gotta get 3 versions of this one. There's a reason why it's super rare. Sorry, ultra rare. So let's read the effect here. If this card is in your hand, you can declare 1 card type, monster, spell, trap, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck, and if you do, special summon this card if it is a card of that type. If this card special summon with the effect of a spiral card, you can target 1 spell trap your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect to a spiral super agent once per turn. So yeah. Spiral Quick Fix. Wasn't one of these... Yeah, I think Spiral Quick Fix was changed so that it wasn't semi-limited anymore, so I might be able to put another one in, but given everything else we have in the deck, I don't think we have space for that right now. Let me see. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 Spiral Gear card from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and you control Spiral Super Agent, you can discard 1 card, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Spiral Gear Drone. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, and if you do, place them on top of their deck in any order. Quick effect. You can tribute this card and target 1 Spiral monster you control. It gains 500 attack for each card your opponent controls. You manage this card and 1 Spiral card from your graveyard and target 1 Spiral spray in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Yeah. Spiral Gear Drone can be very helpful. I can see why Quick Fix is very important. Not sure though. I gotta get Max C still on the deck though. But I'm very tempted to just put another Quick Fix just like that. Like, I do have another one. 41 cards, not the end of the world, right? Charming Research Staff. When an attack is declared involving a Spiral Super Agent you control and an opponent's face-up monster, you can change the attack of the opponent's monsters to 0. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Spiral Super Agent from your deck. That can be very helpful. You can special summon 1 Spiral Super Agent from your... If a Spiral Super Agent you control is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can manage this card from your graveyard to 1 Spiral Super Agent from your graveyard to your hand. Can be really helpful. But this tells me everything, that I should generate a Spiral Super Agent. Both of them, really. And now I have this unlocked, but it's not really a free pull. We may or may not do some gacha today, it really depends. Oh, actually, yeah, the other day we saw, don't remember if it was on the stream or off the stream, I saw that I actually have over 700 legacy packs. And I was saving to have at least over 500 of them for stream number 500, so we would open 500 of them. So we are well over that limit. And I feel like, yeah, maybe I should open some of them, but yeah. There it is, I just used 60 UR materials to generate those super agents right there. And am I gonna generate the others? Linkaribo could be helpful, honestly. Using Quick Fix. Is there anything else that I have that's 1 star? Spiral Gear Drone, yeah. I feel like I gotta generate Linkuriboh because it's useful for many other decks. That's the thing I wanted to do with... oh, I just realized I have Bagooska. I added Bagooska to this deck. Okay. I said that I hate it so much, and here it is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta make sure that I use Bagooska correctly. Oh, blasted Bagooska. But yeah, we'll see. Spygal Misty. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Reveal the top card of your opponent's deck, and if you do, draw one card if it is a card of that type. You gotta combo these effects with the effect of something like Throne, in which you're able to see the cards on the deck. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one Spiral Super Agent you control and monster your opponent controls, return both monsters to the hand. Spiral Tough. This card's name becomes Spiral Super Agent while it is on the field or in the graveyard. Look at that! Once per turn, you can declare one type of card and target one card your opponent controls. Reveal the token opponent's hand, and if you do, destroy target card. The revealed card is the declared type. Okay. Spiral Gear Last Resort. You can target one spiral monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. While this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Once per turn, if this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, you can send one of the cards you control to the graveyard. The equipped monster can attack directly this turn. I'm reading these things out loud, but I'm actually not paying attention to them sometimes. I'm not quite doing this right, sorry. Let's see, you can add one Spiral Mission once per turn, card from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Spiral Resort and one Spiral Monster from your deck to your hand. XX Spiral Master Plan, you can only use the effect Spiral Master Plan once per turn. Cool. Okay. Let me drink some water here while I try to figure out the best strategies for Spiral. And then Spiral Sleeper. I wonder if I should have more of this one. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon from your hand by banishing 3 spiral cards from your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one spiral card you control and up to 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effects and sent to the graveyard, destroy as many cards you control as possible, and if you do, special summon one Spiral Super Agent from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Okay. And then the spell cards. Let me check something here. So I don't have Upstart Goblin. And he's not even limited. I thought this was limited at least, but no, there's no limitation on this bad boy. I'm gonna favorite it because, yeah, I want to add it to a bunch of decks. It's a card that's worthy to get. It's been looking like it's a great thing to have. But yeah. Activate this card by targeting one spiral monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip this card to it. It cannot be destroyed by battle, you can only activate one Spiral Gear Big Red per turn. And I have 3 of that card. Spiral Gear Fully Armed. Equip only to Spiral Super Agent, it gains 1000 attack. If it destroys your opponent's monster by battle, you can banish both the opponent's destroyed monster and one card your opponent controls. One other card your opponent controls. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Spiral Super Agent in your graveyard, special summon it. Cool. Spiral Resort. Your opponent cannot target other spiral cards you control with card effects. Once per turn, you can add one spiral monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, during your end phase, you shuffle one monster from your grave into the deck or destroy this card. Okay. I'm gonna remove Forbidden Droplet against my better judgment. That's gonna bring me to 40 cards. The thing is, I'm thinking maybe I should get Metaverse, which would be Terraforming, but I don't have Terraforming. So Metaverse is what I use instead of that. But yeah, what should I do here? Because it's a good idea to have a field spell card like that. Spiral Mission Assault. Destroy this card during your third end phase after activation. Once per turn, if a spiral monster... Can I say I just love the design of the Spiral Super Agent? That amazing Pompadour. So lovely, so lovely. So much fun to look at. Here he is wearing this like armor. The Spiral Gear, the last restored Spiral Gear. Love the look of him. But okay, yeah. Once per turn, if a spiral monster you control destroys a monster by battle, or if you destroy a card on the field with a spiral monster's effect you control, you can draw one card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one spiral monster from your hand. I'm thinking maybe I should add infinite impermanence in here, but I don't see space for it given the trap cards I have, which are all spiral cards. And then Call by the Grave. I think Call by the Grave is a good idea. Spiral Gear Utility Wire. If you control Spiral Super Agent, target one face-up card your opponent controls. Place it on top of the deck. Very helpful. You can only activate one Spiral Gear Utility Wire per turn. I feel like maybe I should have another one of those, but let's see. Spiral Mission Recapture. Destroy this card during your turn end phase after activation. Once per turn, Spiral Monster special summon to your field. You can target a monster with controls to control the defense, but it cannot attack directly this turn. If a Spiral Monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of destroying one of those Spiral Monsters. Nice. That can be helpful. And then this one. Why did I put this one 3 times? Destroy this card during your turn defense after activation. Once per turn, you can target one Spiral Monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. That's very helpful. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Spiral Monster in your graveyard, special summon it. The balance of which cards to have more of and which cards to have less of. I feel like maybe I should remove Monster Reborn because I have many ways to just... I wish we could side deck. We could have a side deck for like cards we want to consider for this deck. And maybe sometimes put in, sometimes not put in, but yeah. Like, I'll consider maybe changing Monster Reborn. So let's see, Ghost Trick Dullahan. Turn attacks, ratio up to 20, target places the monster in the field, half its attack. I'm gonna remove this. Then I have Lyri Lusk, Recital, Starling, 2+ level 1 monsters. If this card is XC summoned, you can target face a monster, 200 attack, 1 level 1. Not really that necessary, I guess. I am gonna use my ultra rare materials for Linkuriboh though. I might regret doing this because I need so many other URs right now, but... actually, no. You know what? No. I'm gonna go into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki now. Because it has a little bit of advice on how best to use a Spiral deck. Spiral. And yeah, hey. You wanna talk about Spiral? I want you to take a look at my eyes right now, see? This is another reason why the Spiral archetype is fitting for me. I went for it in big part because I got a lot of these cards because I was opening the same pack that contains Super Quant. I wasn't actually gonna go for this, but then I received so many cards from the Spiral archetype that, yeah, I just had to go for it. Look into my eyes, doesn't the word Spiral fit me so much? Yes it does, yes it does. So, I'm very happy to be making this deck of like secret agents. Secret Spiral agents. But yeah, I wonder if Linkuriboh is a good idea. Let me see the Wikipedia, the wiki entries, I mean. They offer a little bit of advice on how to build a deck sometimes. Oh yeah, and it's a play on the words spy and spiral. That's why it's spelled with a Y. Let's see. Quickly summoning Spiral Super Agent and or Spiral Double Helix. And maintaining it on the field in order to derive advantages from the archetype's other cards. As such, Super Agent serves as the core of the archetype, with many of his other cards supporting it directly. Yeah, so I did well generating it. Super Agent can be special summoned from the hand if the control correctly declares the card type of the top card in the opponent's deck, and special summon effects by colors, controls the spell trap. Spiral Double Helix is a link to... Oh yeah, I actually didn't read the link card, my bad. This card's name becomes Spiral Super Agent while on the field or in the graveyard. You can declare one card type, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck, and if you do and its type matches the declared type, take one Spiral monster from your deck or graveyard and either add it to your hand or special summon it to your zone this card points to. You can only use this effect of Spiral Double Helix once per turn. Okay. Let's see, Spiral Double Helix is a link to that can special summon any Spiral from the deck if it's controlled declares correct to the top of a card, long last blah. Spiral Toph is treated as Super Agent while on the field in the graveyard, link to make place without Super Agent Double Helix. While Toph cannot be special summoned from the hand like Super Agent can, his effect can destroy any card on the field. While Spiral Sleeper is not treated as Super Agent, he does offset that with more attack points, special summoning himself by banishing 3 Spiral cards from the graveyard and the ability to destroy 2 cards during either player's turn, at no cost if equipped with Spiral Gear Last Resort. As such, he makes an excellent complement to any Spiral board, or a good way to push for victory. See, this is why I want to get like another... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I gotta get like 2 of this one. But now I have too many monsters, you see? A bit too many monsters, you might say. But maybe this is the way, I don't know. Let me just make sure I have every spiral card on the deck. I do. I think I do, yeah. I'm pretty certain I do. Not that many cards, right? And then the extra deck is free to have all sorts of different things. And we can do a lot of like link summoning, I think, but let's see. Spiral Resource searches any spiral monster from the deck, giving the player quick access to Super Agent. Resort also gives protection to spiral monsters so that they cannot be targeted by the opponent's card effects, giving Super Agent longevity. Lastly, a monster must be returned to the deck every turn as maintenance cost for a resort, otherwise it is destroyed. The controller can use this to recycle spiral monsters to be searched next turn, or any other monster he/she chooses, such as hand traps like Ash Blossom. See, that's the problem, I don't have space for something like Ash Blossom anymore. And monster special summon for the national use, as it is now limited, it must be carefully protected and recycled if possible. Well, it's not limited in Master Duel though. Spiral Resort. So yeah. Due to the importance of Super Agent to the archetype as a whole, the Spiral Gear sub-archetype is focused upon helping the player to support it. In particular, the first Spiral Gear drawn allows the player to manipulate the order of the top 3 cards in the opponent's deck, yeah, upon its normal special summon, thus making it significantly easier to trigger the various spiral effects. For the second event, drawn can also attribute itself to increase the attack of spiral monster by 500 for each card the opponent controls. That can be really helpful. Although it's more commonly used as Link Exceeds material instead. The third effect of Drone allows the controller to banish it and another spiral card from the graveyard to return Super Agent from the graveyard to the hand. Spiral Gear Last Resort can equip to a spiral monster to protect it from destruction and allow it to attack directly, simultaneously setting up cards in your graveyard. Spiral Gear Big Red allows the controller to special summon a spiral monster from the graveyard and equips itself to the summoned monster, preventing its destruction by battle, making it especially beneficial for reusing double helix in a main monster zone and helping to survive in the field. Okay. I'm gonna try to kind of like go through this. I want to see what other cards they're recommending that are not spiral cards. That's what I need to see right now. They're recommending an Xyz rank 1 monster. Sylvan, Princess Sprite. Super rare, so I don't know if I want to generate this. Where can I get this? Is it a... Yeah, I knew it! You can get it in the new pack. But I don't know if I want to get this right now. Sylvan, Princess Sprite. Quick Fizz, Machine Duplication before it was limited. No. Yeah, while I'm looking this up, we're gonna have a 90-second ad break or so. Hopefully this is not too boring for you. I hope it is entertaining to a degree watching me build this deck. Of course, if you have any suggestions for the deck, do tell me in the chat. Chatto. Charming Research Staff and Spiral God Misty support the Spiral archetype, but are not Spiral cards. Really? Huh. Okay. Where a mix of different... With the release of Link Monsters and the banning of Zodiac, Spiral returned to Rouge Tier as a solid but inconsistent choice. What is Rouge Tier? They're talking about Rouge Tier competitively. What is that? Circuit Break. What is this card? Circuit Break. Typo. Hold on. Circuit Break? No, maybe it's a banned card now. Let me see. Or Master Duel. What is Circuit Break? I'm gonna take a look in the wiki. Maybe it has a different name here? Oh, it's a booster pack. Never mind. I thought it was a card. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. However, when Circuit Break came out, massively expanding the pool of usable Link monsters and adding double helix to the deck's arsenal, the deck went straight to being so powerful, an emergency ban list had to be issued within 3 weeks to hit Quick Fix and Drone to 1, preventing them being abused as Xyz material and with Machine Duplication. Okay, let me see Machine Duplication now. Target one machine monster you control with 500 or less attack. Special summon up to 2 monsters from your deck with the same name as that face-up monster. Well, first of all, I gotta use super rare materials, which I'm very stingy with right now. And second, I don't have space for that right now with the way I'm doing this deck. This is the one that I want to keep as the quote-unquote pure super I was gonna say Super Quant, no. Spiral deck, but I am gonna make a more meta one later. Just take a look at like masterduelmeta.com or something. So they're saying they proceeded to remain at top level for the remainder of the winter until the February list hit Resort to 1 as well, knocking the deck out of the top tiers once more. But that's the thing, Resort is not limited here. Though there's also a lot of other things that are playable in Master Duel that are not limited nor banned. However, the deck remains viable to this day, once more in its role as a Rouge deck. What the hell is a Rouge deck? I'm taking a look at some other reads. It looks like Ash Blossom is a good idea to use on this deck, but I don't have space for it anymore. It's gonna be too many monsters by now. Maybe I should remove one Spiral Sleeper after all. What can I remove? What can I remove here? I just gotta have all those quick fixes. They made it not be semi-limited anymore. But Psy-Frame Driver I see is recommended. Danger monsters are recommended. I see Boral Sword Dragon is recommended. I don't have that and I'm not gonna generate that right now. Let me do I don't know, what should I do here? I'm taking a look at some of the cards that are recommended in the wiki for this deck. Trigate Wizard. This could be a useful one to get, but I'm not sure. I have all the 3 major nightmare monsters, Underworld Goddess, super helpful card. Doesn't have to be all Link monsters, but... Oof, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see Boral Sword Dragon. Yeah, Boral Sword Dragon can indeed be very helpful. I feel like I gotta generate this bad boy as well. Link 4. But the thing that I'm expecting to do a lot with Spiral Double Helix is to also use it as Link material. Yeah. In itself, and get something like Boral Sword Dragon out there, Underworld Goddess even. Though with Underworld Goddess, you always want to be tributing one of the opponent's monsters for that. Let me see if I have something good that is exceeds rank 1. To use the quick fixes and drones together, maybe. Oh, I don't think I have anything good here. I have actually quite a few Numeron cards. Forgot about that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Boral Sword Dragon really is helpful, isn't it? And I see they're also recommending like a synchro version of this. Alright, let's go to masterduelmeta.com and see the spiral decks that are available. It's actually quite a few. Quite a few. Let's see. Let's search for like spiral type decks. Hopefully it's still kind of viable now. Let's see what we have available. I see one that was like April 3rd, and it was CT. What is CT? I see one that did make it to Platinum, April 11, yeah, that's very recent too. 1050 UR materials though, good god. 780 super rare materials, let's see what this is. Yeah, they have a bunch of, oh yeah, they have some of the new cards. They have Tear Lament, Scream, Instant Fusion, no. Too many things I don't have. It barely has any spiral cards, actually. I don't want that. I want something different than this. Something that has more spiral cards. Doesn't have to be a pure spiral deck, but... Or rather, not something that has more spiral cards necessarily, but something that doesn't have that many... That many cards I don't have already that I have to generate and are ultra and super rare, you know? Trigate Wizard is recommended though. Nightmare Griffon, really? Wait a minute. Nightmare Griffon? Isn't Nightmare Griffon banned? I thought it was banned. Give me a second here. Huh, okay, okay. Wow, I wonder if I should generate this one. But I shouldn't generate it for now. Nightmare Goblin is the one that's banned. That's forbidden. Right here, look at this bad boy. If this card is linked summoned during the turn, you can discard one card. If this card is summoned, you can draw one card. You can normal summon one monster from your hands to your zone this card points to, in addition to your normal summon set. Neither player can target code-linked monsters controlled with card effects. I read the effect and I don't see why it's banned that much. Not quite. Or well, actually yeah, it's only link 2. It's a very low link rank, making it very easy to summon and activate an effect like that. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see why. Again, this is something that kind of escapes me as the casual player I am, all things considered. I see one that has Danger Tsuchinoko, Nessie, Jackalope, many super and ultra rares that I don't have. Not quite for me. Dino Wrestler Pranketops, even. Curious the Lightstorm Dominion, Access Code Talker, that can be so helpful. Oh man, Access Code Talker. I feel like I gotta generate this one because I have Decode Talker, but it's only the lack of ultra rare materials I have. I can only generate 4 more ultra rare cards. Tell you what, let's take Linkuriboh out of here for now. And what should I do? What can I add to the extra deck that would be good? Let me see my favorites. No, I don't see anything here that would be helpful. I don't think so. Man, I'm still thinking of adding Ash Blossom there. There's no space for it. Maybe a less pure version of it, if you will. But what should I do for Link monsters that I have available? Let me see. I'm gonna keep checking out recommended cards they have in there. And I'm gonna check the ones that I have out of those. No, I don't have Dark the Dark Charmer Gloomy. Oh yeah, Familiar Possessed Dark though, I have that one, but yeah, I don't have space for that. Yeah, they do recommend Linkuriboh a lot. Barricade Borg Blocker, let's see. Don't have that. Apollosa, Ball of the Goddess, yeah. I don't have that. Ghost Trick Dolahan was recommended. Anything else that's 4 stars that may be helpful? I don't know. Oh, I don't know what to use here. I'm just gonna test it out in solo mode anyway. But I don't know. Barricade Borg Blocker, eh? Oh, if this card is linked summon, you can discard 1 card during the end phase of this turn, add 1 continuous or field spell from your graveyard to your hand. That's very helpful for the field card. You can only use this effect of Barricade Borg Blocker once per turn. Face-up spells you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Nice. That can be super helpful for this deck. Sprite Elf, I see. Okay. Sprite Elf, though. I mean, do I have any level 2 monsters in here that I can use for that? No. No, that's for a different kind of deck. No. Can't use that one, really. Apollosa, Ball of the Goddess. I mean, I can maybe get another copy of the Nightmare Monsters. Do I have, like, another one? I don't, actually. I have another Nightmare Phoenix. I wonder if I should just dismantle that Nightmare Phoenix eventually. No other Decode Talker. I am so tempted to make those Link monsters, but probably not a good idea. What is helpful here from what I have? Let's see. Okay, Raster Liger, 1 Link monster in the graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the target's attack until the end of this turn. You can control any number of monsters of your monster's card points to destroy an equal number of cards on the field. Let's add this. It looks helpful. As for Xyz monsters to add, I should have another 4-star Xyz monster that might be helpful to keep. Give me a second. Because there's a lot of 4-star cards. Maybe Utopia. Daigusto Emerald can be good. But I don't know. Performance, Trapeze Magician, One-Eyed Skill Gainer, Fairy King Alberdic, Pen Transaction. I wonder. I don't think Pen Transaction is a good idea. ZS, Utopic Sage. Honestly, I feel like going for Daigusto Emerald. Can be good for to draw a card, target 3 monsters in your graveyard, you shuffle them. It's kind of a pot of avarice. A more minor pot of avarice. Oh yeah, the Crook Cook. Yes. I wonder if the Crook Cook is a good idea. Let me see some Link monsters again. That might be helpful. Almost entirely a Link deck right here. No, Traffic Ghost, Mega Clops, that's for Xyz decks. No, Isolde is not for this. Goki the Master Ogre. I want to build a Goki deck eventually as well. It's not that viable at the top of the meta, but I played with Goki decks before and it's a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. And it's good to have Master Ogre there. I'm not going to dismantle that one. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Might be helpful, Eve, the World Chalice Priestess. This Link card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Binary Sorceress. Could be helpful. Twin Triangle Dragon. X-Crawler. Insector Pico Falena. No. Galatia. No. Ferocious Flame Swordsman is for warrior decks. What are these? They are warriors, actually. A few of them are warriors, but not all of them. There's machines in there, Spellcaster even. Yeah. Binary Blader. Could be a helpful one, but I don't think so, not really. Splash Mage. 2 Cybers monsters. Sunabalon Daphne. Sunabalon Daphne. A monster called Daphne. That's interesting. Reminds me of Beaver Warrior's Japanese name, Luis. You also have Jerry Beans Man, which is supposed to be Jelly, I think, but it's translated as Jerry. So, hey, Jerry! Hello, Jerome! Oh, this is Tri Brigade. I should build a deck like that one day. No, this is not for this. I should never dismantle this one. It can be really helpful for some decks. Super heavy samurai stuff. No. Maybe I'll just get another... No, yeah, let's just keep it with Crook Cook and Daigusto Emerald. Alright, let's put this to the test. I'm gonna remove the work in progress part, sorry. It is kind of a work in progress in a way, but not quite. Let me see accessories. We're not gonna see them in solo mode, I think, but yeah, this is definitely the one we gotta use, the Link Blue thing. The Protector we want to use for this one, though. Protector Water. The Millennium Puzzle. Tri Brigade. Video Game Awards 2022 commemoration. I'm just gonna put it because I like it. Dual Field, or maybe Trishula? No, I don't think so. A Mutant Evolution Lab? I don't know. It sort of fits it, I guess. Maybe because of Quick Fix. Maybe because of some machines, like... They're agents that, like, make some machines in a secret lab or something. You know, there's still so many of these that I've never used, like the Memories of an Ancient Duel one, but I want to put them in a deck that fits them, if that makes any sense. I'm eventually gonna make a Dark Magician deck, and that's gonna use the Memories of an Ancient Duel field. Yeah, let's have the Mutant Evolution Lab. Or maybe Twin Twisters can be good. Yeah, let's just have Twin Twisters. Bug Matrix. Yeah, Bug Matrix is nice. And there we are. That's what we're gonna use for it. Alright, finally a Spiral deck. Let's see how it goes in solo. Just gonna do it against the easy dual strategy one. Did they add something new to solo? Ah, yeah, to this one with Legend of the Star Heroes. Yeah, I still gotta do that. Gotta do it off the stream one day. But alright. Yeah, just here in dual strategy, just to start using the deck and getting used to how it works. Let's change things here, alright? Spiral. Spiral. See, I haven't quite understood how the deck works. Like, when is the best time to use that Baguska effect? Because it's also going to affect you, right? But alright, let's see what we've got. We just ignore this part. So, okay. We could declare a card type and see if it is. Monster cards, let's see. Yay, I got it! Let's special summon Spiral Super Agent. That is fun. Then we can also equip that. The equip monster can be used by card effects, can card effects. Let's equip it to the Spiral Super Agent. And it's exactly as it should be because the card art shows the Super Agent equipped with Last Resort. So that's really nice. We set this one and there's nothing else to do right now. Let's end the turn. Attack the Moon, what is that card? I see. Oh yeah, it's the Solid Bedrock deck. So I'm probably gonna have high defense on their set monster, we don't want to do that. I can use Raigeki though. Okay. Once per turn, you can time spell a monster added to your hand. You can time spell a monster. Okay, yeah. Let's keep this trap card activated. Continuous trap card. Raigeki, let's destroy all of them. Oh yes, Giant Soldier of Stone with 2000 defense. Let's go. And alright, Spygal Misty. Let's declare a card type. Monster cards. Didn't get it right this time, no worries. And I can already go for Link Summon. Not sure if that's a good idea though. We can go... There's a lot of things I can do already. Wait a minute. What level... What Link level is... because Spygal Misty doesn't count as a Spiral card. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see how many copies of Spygal Misty I have. And I'm probably gonna remove one of them from the deck. Let's do a direct attack with both of them. Spiral Super Agent, attack. What attacks can I make for them? Let me open the wiki entry for that again. Did anybody ever use this in an anime? No, it hasn't been used in an anime. Because if it's used in an anime, I can take a look at maybe some episodes where they use it and see what attacks they gave them. Jar of Greed. Pot of Greed is so much fun, seriously. Oh yeah, I could have used the effect of Spygal, I guess. I guess it's a quick effect. No, wait. Oh, no, never mind. It would have returned one of the monsters to the hand. That's not what I want to do. Actually, yeah, it's good, because then I can just summon Super Agent right back. Though I'm gonna lose the equipped card, but... whatever. Let's see if we can activate the effect, actually. Like that. And then I can actually get that one back with the effect of Rescue. And now I can destroy one of those spell or trap cards. Let's destroy the set one. We'll activate the effect of Spiral Mission Rescue to get Spiral Gear Last Resort back to my hand. And then I can... This time I'm gonna summon it. And I want to do a Link Summon of Spiral Double Helix. So, yeah, I want to see what that's like. The first Spiral Double Helix Link Summon, let's see. Oh, and it has a special animation! I forget! Okay. And yeah, I already know it's a monster card, so... There you go. Yeah, it works out so well. Okay, we should special summon... I'm gonna special summon Quick Fix. In attack position, why not? Let's activate the effect, we're gonna add something to the hand. Let me see, Spiral Gear Drone. I also could have used the spell card. Yeah, I can't use the effects of either one of these. But now I can also summon something higher. Raster Liger. But for now... I'm going to... One of the big weaknesses of this deck is that the attack power of the monsters is quite low, all things considered. So that could be a problem. Here I'm having no issues because it's like the easy dual strategy duel and all that. I'm still gonna count it as a win though. Because I could still lose. I honestly could still lose, you never know. But I gotta have some more duels. Let's use the effect of Spygal Misty. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, it has to be a Spiral Super Agent. It can't be... Okay, well, okay. Not the best of ideas, but alright. I thought it was any Spiral monster, but it has to be specifically Spiral Super Agent, and Spiral Double Helix is treated as Spiral Super Agent while on the field. Okay. That's fine. Spiral Gear Drone. If this card no monster, you can look at the top card. You contribute this card, entire Spiral monster you control, 500 average card for controls. Then what does Big Red do? Okay. Okay. Let's special summon Super Agent from the graveyard then. We're definitely gonna do that. That is gonna work out. Let's destroy this bad boy. Wonderful. Spiral Gear Drone. Let's look at the top cards of my opponent's deck. I see Destroyer Golem. So, let me see. When I return them in that order, it means that the last one I returned is the one that is gonna be on top of the deck, right? So, they have a spell card on top of their deck, I think. So, let's see. Spiral Mission Recapture. Let me see. I'm gonna do a special summon of Double Helix again, just to see if I got that right. Like the third one, because it was the last one I returned to the top. Is the one that's actually on the top, right? Let me take a look at that. Using the effect of Double Helix. Oh shoot! Didn't mean to use. Okay, no. It was a monster card after all. Huh? Okay. I guess I got that wrong. I don't know. Let's special summon the Super Agent, and yeah, you already activated the effect. And we can special summon Spiral Sleeper like this. Can be really helpful to do it this way, I would say. Banishing those cards, and there it is. Big boy. Big, beefy Spiral Sleeper. Beefy, much like some of the things we can do in Castle Crashers, eh? And then the effect of Spiral Mission Rescue, I can add Super Agent. Many things I can do with this. Can be really helpful. Okay. I'll destroy Rescue because it was gonna be destroyed at the end of this turn anyway, I think. And let's end it with Spiral Sleeper. Direct to attack. Daigoda. Bish. Spiral Victory. That works out, that works out. Let's, Okay, let's go back to the deck building then. I would love to build another deck today, though. I don't know if we have the time for it. I think we should remove a Spygal Misty of 2 if we are able to. How many do we have? Yeah, let's remove one of her. And I'm going to add Ash Blossom. Let's add Ash Blossom, like this. Ash Blossom. Blah, blah, blah. Pronouncing it weirdly today. Which one also didn't count? Charming Research Staff, I think, also didn't count. We can have only one of her, that's fine. I still have 21 monsters, maybe a bit too much, but I'm gonna try to manage like this. Yeah. Let's see, what were the other decks I was hoping to build? I was hoping to build a Neos deck, but I'm still missing so many cards, sadly. I have a nice amount of them. Neo Space Connector will be necessary, though. At this point, though, I think I should still wait on the Neos deck until I'm able to get more gems, so I can open a lot of packs. A lot of the secret packs that involve Neos, which is Neo Space Comrades. What about the new Neo support? Do they have that in the new secret pack now? Oh man, now it's only on a master pack. So if I didn't get it in Sprites of Miracle, I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to generate it. So yeah, I should also be saving my materials for that. EN Shuffle, for example. Yeah. This is why I gotta be stingy. Do I have a nice amount of super rare materials right now? And it's a brand new dual pass. We will be getting more dual passes now. That's great. That's great. Elemental Hero Divine Neos. Rainbow Neos. They both come... Oh no, this is in Crystal Septenary, yeah, with Rainbow Dragon, Ultimate Crystal, yeah. There's many variations for a Neos deck. This is one that an opponent was using, I think in the Duelist Cup, or just in Ranked, I can't remember. There's a ton of things for Neos. I do want to get Divine Neos and hopefully use it in the deck or two, but maybe I'm not missing that many cards from a Neos deck, but I would still rather get things from Neo Space Comrades. Still quite some things missing right there, you see? Let's see related cards right here. Oh well, it's gonna use like a bunch of Elemental Hero cards instead. What about Neos related cards? Yeah. And then there's even more hero cards I'm missing for a collection, but for now, just talking about Neos in general, alright? Ooh, yeah, and then what was this one? Shimmering Gem of Brilliance. Oh, yes, the one that was used for Gem Knights, and yeah, that's where I want to spend my gems, on the new Gem Knight support cards. Okay, Brilliant Rose, no problem, it's a normal card, we can just generate that. Gem Knight Quartz, however, Scattered Fusion, and Gem Knight Lady Rose Diamond. Those are the ones I need to get more of. I think I'm fine just doing one Lady Rose Diamond, especially because I'm gonna have so many other like Gem Knight monsters on the extra deck, but yeah. Yeah, with like Quartz and Scattered Fusion, I want to get more. Though with the amount of super rare materials I have, I mean, I could maybe generate a nice amount of them. Let me divide that by... Okay, I can generate 9 super rare cards right now. And I might be willing to dismantle some of them. Doesn't take that much to get to 300, which will allow me to do 10 of them. Just gotta keep going through the dual pass, I would say. You know what could be good? I could go for a casual duel with someone to see how I do with the Spiral deck. That's not so bad. It's great to be able to test it against players, you know? But for now, I also want to keep doing solo because I have the mission to do more solo duels. So let's do a slightly more difficult one. Let's go for one of the Monarchs here, but one of the early decks. This is why I'm counting the victories, because I could still lose. I could still lose. So, let's go random. They're gonna go first. All right. Yosh, do it. Ah, this song. And they have nothing on their extra deck. If you use a card like Pen Transaction, you could do really well in here. Okay, what should we do first? This is not a good starting hand. Let me try... No. What can I do here? I'm just gonna try to normal summon Last Resort like this. Not much I can do right now, so... Ooh, Raigeki Break, that's it. I can get it back with Big Red though. But let me see the other effect of Big Red. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna special summon it to have a line of defense. I'm gonna be in defense position. Tan en duda. Oh, but they can direct attack me. Oh. And they're getting Kura's the Light Monarch. See, this is what I'm saying. I can still lose here, but I got to draw 2 cards from one of those effects. Oh, from the effect of Kura's the Light Monarch. Okay, I'm doing a bit better now. I can use Spiral Gear Big Red yet again, but I don't know. Let's see. No, yeah, it's still not gonna be enough, so I gotta go for Spiral Gear Big Red. Once again in defense position like this. And I'll just set Call by the Grave, and that's the end of the turn. The best I can do. Yeah, not the best deck, exactly. I'll go for a more meta deck when I'm able to. It's just depending on what URs and SRs I have and what materials I'm willing to use for that. There's other decks I want to build. And I want to use those materials for those decks, you see? Let's try Spiral Mission Recapture. Oh. If If a Spiral Monster special summon, I can take control of one of the opponent's monsters. Nice. That could be nice. Okay, yeah, this is the best I can do right now. But if I can make a special summon after this, I can take control of Kuras. Well, let's wait. Okay, yeah, they didn't do anything else. Spiral mission recapture. Might be helpful if I get a way to special summon. Or I can use Raigeki. Let's activate the effect of recapture. And then Spiral Gear Throne. Let's activate this effect then. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can already have double Helix actually. But let me see. Right, I can already equip Spiral Gear Drone. I can activate the effect of Drone itself. I think we should go for double Helix. So let's do it. Yeah, the more monsters I have on the graveyard is also... Yeah, the more Spiral cards I have on the graveyard, the better it's gonna be for the effect of Spiral Sleeper. Which I think we can special summon now. Oh yeah, and recapture will allow me to take control of Kuras. Yes. That was a special summon of a Spiral Monster. Let's go. But he cannot attack directly this turn. No problem, that's okay. Let's special summon Spiral Sleeper. We will banish... I probably shouldn't banish all monsters, but... Yeah, I'll banish Big Red. I'll keep at least one of the monsters in there, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then Spiral Gear, fully armed. Equip only to Spiral Super Agent, he gains 1000 attack. Nice, that's gonna be helpful. Let's equip that to Spiral Double Helix then, which is treated as Super Agent. Now 2900 attack. Even more attack than Spiral Sleeper, that's wonderful. That's gonna be very helpful. Alright, let's go into battle. Listen to the music, why is it this music already? It's not like the duel is gonna end on this turn, though it is a lot of damage. And yeah, this is gonna be helpful. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one Spiral card you control up to 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Don't make me destroy you, Obi-Wan. Yeah, and it returns there to the opponent's field, that's okay. That's the end phase, wonderful. If I do another special summon, then I might be able to take control of Kuras again. I'm probably just gonna destroy it though. Let's see. Yep, let's activate the effect of Quick Fix. Which gear should we add here? Spiral Gear Utility Wire can be helpful. But I gotta remember that it's only if I control Spiral Super Agent. Yosh, Raigeki! Let's destroy Kuras the Light Monarch. Kogeki. Tsubus. Yeah, Kogeki is not the right word. Now Kogeki is the right word. Taigo no direct attack. Double Helix. Double Helix. There you go. Maybe the Japanese name is different, but yeah. Very nice, very nice. We can work with that. Okay. I don't see any changes to do for the Spiral deck for now. Let's now do one of the Gem Knight decks here. This is difficulty 3, yeah, that's gonna be good difficulty to go for. I think the last one was difficulty 2. So that will be the last solo duel for now, I think. If I'm testing other decks, I'm just gonna test them in multiplayer, whatever. In a casual duel. Why not? But yeah, I don't think we're gonna build other decks. It's just, oh, Fusion Sage! Polymerization incoming. Nice. Shouldn't they go for a Gem Knight Fusion instead? But I don't know what the deck is. They might have other non-Gem Knight cards in there. Not the best starting hand, but okay. Oh well, actually, yeah, Spiral Resort. I can add one Spiral Monster from my deck to my hand. Very helpful. I really feel like Terraforming would be good for this, though. Let's try Spiral Super Agent. Good old Spiral Super Agent right here. Let's see. Yeah, let's activate Spiral Mission Assault. Let's see if we can special summon Spiral Super Agent. Monster card? Yes, we got it. Haha. And then... oh yeah, I can destroy one spell or trap from the effect. Just gotta keep using this deck, keep getting used to it. And then... oh yes, and I can draw one card because I destroyed a card from an effect. If it's either by battle or effect, either one of them works. So yeah, let's equip Super Agent with Last Resort. Yeah, let's go for battle against Gem Knight Lapis. Main phase 2, and we'll set one rescue. I think only one rescue is enough, right? Yeah, okay. Tan Shuryoda. It's the end of the turn. Oh! Oh! I forget. You gotta shuffle one monster from the graveyard into the deck or you destroy it. Oh. I didn't realize that. It's okay though, that's okay. Once per turn you can target one spell monster in your graveyard, add it to you. So maybe it's good that I have a lot of monsters actually, because I'll need a large monster presence on the graveyard. Okay. Let's see how this goes. If they destroy my Super Agent though... well yeah, I'm still only gonna have 2 monsters on the graveyard. But I'll have 3 Spiral cards on the graveyard, so I'll be able to get Spiral Sleeper. This is why I gotta get at least 2 copies of that. Seriously. Can it be destroyed by battle though? Yeah. Yeah, it's Last Resort that prevents the destruction by battle. So 1000 damage, not too bad, I think. Then Spiral Gear Drone, let's see. Gaining 500 attack is not gonna be enough right here, but... You can send one other card you control to the graveyard, it says. I'm gonna activate Rescue. Not gonna activate this effect right now, but that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe I should go for Double Helix. What do you think? Well, the thing is... yeah. Oh, I probably should have done that. Should have used the effect of Spiral Gear Drone. I messed up. Well, okay, let's send all these cards to the graveyard. It's also gonna allow me to get Spiral Sleeper, though I'm still gonna lack the attack power I need. Okay, let's try to activate the effect of Double Helix. Monster, let's see if we got that right. Ugh. Should have activated the effect of Drone. I messed that one up, but that's okay. Spiral Gear Big Red. Let's try... what should we do here? There's nothing I can do to increase attack here, that's the thing. Okay, well, I can use the effect of Spiral Sleeper to destroy Zirconia, so let's try that. We'll banish these because I want to get Super Agent back with another effect. Let's use the effect of Spiral Sleeper here. And we need to destroy one of my cards. I'll destroy... Rescue, yeah. And then Zirconia. And then the effect of Assault is gonna activate to draw one card. That will help. I can activate the effect of Rescue to special summon a monster from the graveyard. So I'll be able to get the Super Agent back like that. Wonderful. I could have also used Spiral Gear Big Red. That would have worked too. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I could go for another Link Summon here, but I don't see the benefit in doing one of those right now. So, let's go into the battle phase. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Some good damage here. 1900 more damage. Nearly depleted the life points of the opponent, but let's try setting Rescue. See, I have another Rescue. I forgot about that, so yeah. It was a good idea to destroy Rescue. Tan Endoda. This could still go either way. Some weaknesses in this deck. Some weaknesses in there, but... yeah. Fusion Sage. Gem Knight, Granite. Okay, no, sorry, Garnet. Granite is another one. Maxi! Yay! Good old Maxi. Not a good time for it right now, I think. Recapture is there. Then the effect of Rescue. Neither effect is being activated right now. Let's see, let's try to activate the effect of double helix, monster card. It's always the most safe bet because monster cards are the most frequent ones. Let's try Spiral Tough. We won't summon it because I can do a normal summon and keep this area open. We're probably just gonna win on this turn, but let me see. Once per turn, you can declare one type of guard to okay. Then I can destroy Gardenet like that. Excellent. Excellent. Spiral Tough can be really helpful, and then Spiral Mission Assault. Oh, these are great combos we're doing with this. Nice. All right. Batoru. Let's end it with... Yeah, Spiral Tough is gonna end it. Direct to attack. Yosh, Kachida. Another Spiral victory. Wonderful. Wonderful. But now we gotta really put it to the test against players. In a casual duel, though. In a casual duel. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be destroyed by the meta. I'm still learning this deck, you know. Probably not good to do it like that. Wish they let you complete missions in casual duel. They really, really need to change that, Konami. But for now, yeah, let's go for a casual match. Good that we still have this option, though. Let's see. Let's get Spiral out here. This is our deck of choice. Iguzo. Hell, I'm feeling froggy. I might just do like a regular ranked match with this Spiral deck. But I gotta learn it a little bit more. Let's see if we can find a casual match. Sometimes it takes a while because people are really not doing this as much. Alright, let's give it a try. Even though it's a casual match, I may still encounter like a super meta deck or something. I feel like casual match is the place where people mostly test decks out or play decks that they know are not gonna be that viable in the meta or something like that. Honestly. Ooh, not a good starting hand at all. Okay. Well, I gotta use Spiral Mission Assault, but this is a really good field, eh? So nice to look at. Let's try... Yeah, I'm gonna set one Spiral Mission Rescue. Tan endo that. Not a good way to start! If it goes a certain way, I'll just have another casual match, honestly. Not a ranked match. Only reason why I want to have a ranked match right now is to do the normal summon mission. Complete that daily mission there. Resonator Call, okay. Yeah, not gonna activate Spiral Mission Rescue yet. Yeah, this looks very fitting for Spiral. I like it. Like the fans kind of make me think of like a secret agent hiding in the vents of like a building, sneaking in like that. Very classic secret agent stuff. Like the ventilation, yeah. Like hiding in the ventilation of a building. Red Rising Dragon Synchro Summon. Synchro Shogun. Yosh. It may also be fun to encounter decks that you won't encounter in like ranked and stuff like that. That's what makes it fun. Crimson Resonator. Hopefully they don't kill me on this turn. They might just do that. In the meantime, let me take a look at more Spiral recommendations for things. To start getting an idea of the other Spiral deck I want to build. Like they recommended one with some tuner monsters, fusions even, Thousand Eyes Restrict. Interesting. And this is from the wiki, not from Master Duel Meta. Foolish Burial might be a good idea after all. Foolish Burial good might be good too, yeah. Actually. Terraforming. Reinforcement of the army. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll add Reinforcement of the army here, actually. Got a few warrior monsters in this deck. But do I have space for it? Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Nice. Wasn't Red Dragon Archfiend one of the monsters that that had an assault mode? Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. I don't know. They targeted my Spiral Mission Assault. Oh, they negated the effects. Okay, okay. I was wondering what they did for a moment. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. Red Dragon Archfiend. Mind Crush Trap is recommended. There's an official deck, V-Jump Spiral deck. I see they have 2 Ash Blossoms, Enjoy Springs, Ghost Trick, Dullahan, Lyra Lux, Recite, Starling. This is why I added them, because they're apparently good for this kind of deck. I'm not sure. Yeah, Borderlow Dragon was added. Firewall Dragon, Decode Talker, that's also why I added that. But I see Tri-Gated Wizard, which I don't have. I don't have the materials for that either. Linkaribo. Might be a good idea to build Linkaribo after all. That's gonna be a drag. Double Summon, Machine Duplication. They do recommend Monster Reborn. Twin Twisters. Oh, look at the effect! Ah! Red alert! Red alert! Oh. Yeah, I haven't faced many opponents that have that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, and they recovered 3500. I'm so screwed. I got a terrible start in hand. I'm gonna go for another duel after this. I don't want it to end like this. I don't want it to end without using more of my Spiral deck. Yeah, recommending meta versus a trap as well. Let's take a look at more Spiral decks on Master Duel meta. Some other choices here. Spiral Gear Last Resort. Can't do much with that, can I? I don't think so. I mean, let's summon it. What can I even do at this point? I'm gonna try to attack one of their monsters. I'm gonna try to destroy, yeah, any of those tuners. Yeah, every one of those effect monsters that is not synchro is a tuner. So, yeah. Let's destroy this one. Or attempt to destroy that one. No, not gonna happen, I think. Let me see, though, in the meantime. Yeah, this one has Magician's Souls. I don't want to get that card in there, I think. Oh, okay, they're targeting Inspired Mission Assault, so won't be able to use the effect, sadly. To draw one card. Yeah, that would have been helpful too, actually. I wasn't thinking about that. Nah, there's nothing to do here. That's gonna be the end of the duel. Let's have another one after this. I'm gonna let them end it, though. Let them have the satisfaction of a complete duel. They're coming into the casual match game mode. They should get a full duel, because it's a time to surrender. There's no point in me staying here. I'm not gonna get any gems for staying. It's casual match. It's a safe bet that I'm gonna lose this, but they deserve a full duel, you know? Look at what they're doing. There's so many more monsters. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, King of Calamity. You know what? We might as well activate the trap card at this point, so it doesn't prompt me anymore. I see they have 3 Foolish Burial Goods on this deck. Preparation of Rites, because it also has a Ritual Illusion of Chaos monster. Okay. Nah, this is not really that much Spiral based, although they do have 3 Spiral Resorts. I want to see more Spiral decks. Oh, one with Crystal Beast, Emerald Tortoise. Tear Laments, yeah, that's a different story entirely. One of the new ones. I can't afford the materials. I can't afford the materials for this. Too many materials of cards I don't have. And they took control of Last Resort. 2 Spiral Quick Fixes. Spiral Gear Throne. 3 Danger Jackalopes. 3 Ash Blossoms on that one. Psyframe Driver with Psyframe Gear Gamma. Not really that many Spiral cards. They don't even have Spiral Super Agent. Nah, this is a completely different deck. That's the part that sucks about Master Duel. Can't do much with these decks that you build for fun. They do have a guy that is like called Introduction to Spiral. Let me take a look at it. They're summoning Red Dragon Archfiend, right? Is that the one that had an Assault mode version? I think it did have an Assault mode. And a direct attack with Red Dragon Archfiend, okay. That was a terrible duel, though. Terrible for me, that is. Terrible start in hand. Let's try another casual match. And, okay. Spiral Sleeper, Spiral Resort, Spiral Double Helix, Last Resort, Drone, Big Red, Fully Armed, Utility Wire, Assault, Rescue, Recapture. And yeah, there's some that they're not even recommending. They recommend Magician's Souls a lot. I wonder why. Barricade Borg Blocker, Apollosa. Access Code Talker. Looks like it might be a good idea. Magician Souls, though. Wow. Yeah, the thing about Magician Souls is that I probably will want to get the secret pack for that one. Okay. We should try Spiral Super Agent in a special summon. So, I'm going to declare monster type. Let's see. Yes! Special summoning. Let's see, now we can do... probably should have done it in defense position if we're going to equip Last Resort to it. But whatever. Should I summon Spiral Tough though? I don't think I should. I could summon Spiral Double Helix, but... No, I'm just gonna leave it here. That's gonna be the end of the turn. Maybe not the best way to do it. I can get Spiral Super Agent back with Spiral Big Gear, Big Red. That's what I should have done actually, yeah. Without equipping Last Resort, I should have had both of them, activated Double Helix, and then gotten them both back with Big Red. Oh, well, actually, no, I can only activate one of them per turn. Okay. Still learning the deck. But it may still have been a good idea, reviving one of them after getting Double Helix, and then I equip Last Resort to either Double Helix or Super Agent. They got Lady Debug, seems to be a Cyber's deck. We saw the Protron monster, that's why they drew. That's what a secret agent does, they're revealing the opponent's cards like that. They reveal secrets. Hacking into interfaces maybe, or something like that. Something like that. Salamangreat Bay Lynx, Link 1 monster. I think I've seen it before, but I'm not really familiar with it. Salamangreat Sanctuary. Seems to be Salamangreat with Cyberse and stuff like that. A little bit meta from the looks of it. But we'll see how we keep doing. I'm gonna try to play this as much as possible off the stream to keep getting used to Spiral. And maybe modify the deck depending on how the duels go and all that. And probably not gonna have that much time though, because I'm so busy with a lot of projects off the stream right now. Very important things that some of them kind of have a deadline that I need to work on. Alright, let's try, let's see. Okay. Oh, I have another Last Resort. Okay, let's go for Double Helix then. Or attempt to. I don't know what they're able to do, but I should never summon anything to this zone because they're gonna activate an effect from Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. But now I'm gonna do it. And if I get all of them on the graveyard, it's also good for a potential Spiral Sleeper. But we'll see how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. Let's wait for the opponent. They're probably reading the cards I have and their potential effects. Maybe. Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. I don't think I've seen this one before. Would be fun to duel against a pure Salamangreat deck. Something like that. They're gonna destroy one of them, so that's a shame. Not gonna be able to summon Double Helix like that. Well, actually, I might be able to using Big Red, but do I want to only have Double Helix now? Maybe not. Maybe not anymore. But let's see. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Gonna destroy Tough. Not so tough now, are ya? No, actually, yeah, they wouldn't be able to destroy Super Agent like that. Ah, those Tornado will destroy Last Resort. Very smart, very smart. And then if they want to destroy Super Agent after this, they can do that. Well, I'm gonna activate Big Red to get Tough back. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna go for Double Helix. Yeah, and now I'll activate the effect of Tough. Monster card, let's see if it's a monster card to destroy their Salamangreat. No, it's a trap card. But now I'm gonna be able to do it with double helix. Okay, let's give it a try. Yeah, because I can special summon one of them from the graveyard if I get it like that. Yeah, okay, let me see. Here comes Spiral Double Helix. Let's declare that, and it's gonna be a trap card. Now I know for sure what it is. So we can special summon from the deck as well. Well, actually, yeah, let's special summon from the deck. Let's get... I think we should get Spiral Master Plan. Spiral Mission card from your deck to your hand. Oh, I can even special summon Spiral Sleeper. Really? Or no, wait, no, it's gonna make me add it to the hand. No. Let's special summon Master Plan. I've never used her effect before. Let's see what that's like. And let's see. Spiral Mission card from your deck to your hand. Let's try Spiral Mission Assault. I can use Spiral Gear Last Resort. I could also go for Link Summon or something like that. Nightmare Unicorn, I could use the effect, honestly. I don't see a reason to go for something like Proxy Dragon, so... yeah. I'm gonna use Last Resort on Double Helix then. And then I'll activate Spiral Mission Assault. Let's see. Okay. Then the effect of Assault should also kick in if I destroy this Salamangreat. Let's see. I don't know what effects they have. Ah! No. They prevented the destruction there. Okay. That's gonna be the end of the turn then. See, this is why it's nice to have a casual match. If it were ranked, they would just destroy me in meta or something. This is fun. This is more fun for me. Testing a deck. It's not like I get to build a lot of decks in Master Duel anyway, because, you know, ultra, super rare materials and all that. There's also that to consider. But yeah. And they'll activate the effect of Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. I think. Yep, they should activate that effect. Adding one fire monster from their graveyard to their hand. If I had Ash Blossom, I could negate that. It's good that I have Ash Blossom on this deck. I'll definitely try to look up things to do with the Spiral deck after this, after the stream. Not right after the stream though, because I'll be working on some things, but yeah. This is the last duel of the stream. Let's see if we can end it with a victory. Either way, I have more victories on the duel record today. Salamangreat, Heat Leo. Or Heat Leo, maybe. Heat Leo. Heat Leo sounds better. Heat Leo sounds better. Ah, they're gonna shuffle something into the deck. Last Resort is a good idea. Then they'll be able to destroy Double Helix. It's a better idea to destroy Double Helix, actually. Can I use Big Red on the Link monster, though? Yeah, I should be able to activate Double Helix there. Summon it to a main monster zone. Ah, now if they can activate the effect again, then they can destroy Spiral Mission Assault. Yeah. Well, not destroy it, shuffle it into the deck, rather. Very smart. And I'm assuming that's gonna reduce the attack by targeting another monster, making the attack equal. Attack 800, cool. Because if they destroy Spiral Master Plan, I get to add a card to my hand. She has 2800 defense, so defense position may help. Let's see. Okay, yeah. For a moment I thought they might go for a Master Plan, but okay. With Big Red I might be able to get it back though. And I can still special summon a monster to the zone it points to. I think I'm gonna get Spiral Sleeper. That might allow me to destroy Heat Leo, but... okay, yeah, that effect they just used is not a quick effect, so they won't be able to use it on Spiral Sleeper to, like, reduce that. It is bad, though, because if they prevent the destruction of Heat Leo, then they can just activate the effect of that right there. Okay, let's activate Master Plan's effect. Or attempt to. Spiral Mission Rescue can be very helpful. Then I got Spiral Mission Assault again, so let's activate it now, I guess. And then we're gonna do Spiral Gear Big Red. to get that beautiful Link Monster Spiral Double Helix back. I might end up getting the effect of Heat Leo to activate. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we can put it here. And then we might be able to use the effect because it points to this zone, so I can special summon it to that zone. But it requires me to get the card right. Hold on. I'm wondering if one of those Link summons might be a good idea, like the Nightmare Unicorn. But yeah, because if I don't get this right, okay, yeah, let's give this a try. Let's try a monster card. Let's see if I got it right. Let's see if I got it right, or they negate it. Ugh, didn't get it right. I gotta go for the Nightmare Unicorn now. Oh man, I was hoping to do that. I would have been able to get Spiral Sleeper. Should I do this though? I mean, for a casual match, it's kind of a boring way to win the duel, but I gotta try my best to win. Yeah, I gotta do it. Still gotta try my best to win one way or another, so let's go for the Nightmare Unicorn. You actually don't see Nightmare Unicorn that often in meta duels and all that anyway, so yeah. We'll discard Rescue, and let's see if we can shuffle this Heat Leo back to the deck. Oh yes, a Master Plan's effect will also activate. I forgot about that, so that's good too. Let's see though, let's see what's about to happen. This could go either way. Good duel, good duel. I'm liking it. I'm liking this duel right now. Okay. And then we can special summon by banishing Spiral Mission Rescue from the graveyard. So we should special summon... Should we do double Helix again? Yeah, well, let's do double Helix again. And I'm gonna do it on this zone, right underneath Nightmare Unicorn. Maybe I shouldn't do it like that, but yeah. I already activated the effect though, I don't think I can activate the effect of double Helix again. To add to the hand though, yeah, Spiral Sleeper. It's gotta be Spiral Sleeper. And then let's see if the effect of Nightmare Unicorn goes through. Okay, cool. Cool, but it's not over yet. Let's see if another chain comes in. I'm still getting used to the effect, so I didn't realize that I would be able to recover a lot of Spiral cards with all these effects I used. Let's see. I can add one Spiral monster from my deck to my hand. Last Resort or one of those is probably a good idea to prevent destruction, so let's see. Or Quick Fix maybe. Let's see Drone. Let's try, should we try Last Resort again? Let's try Last Resort to prevent destruction in some way. Maybe on Spiral Sleeper itself actually, but yeah, let's do a special summon like this. We will banish both big reds. One Spiral Last Resort, yeah. Last Resort. I keep using Spiral Resort and Last Resort. Like, I think the pronunciation is different, right? Resort. I don't know. Tribute one monster, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. What will they go for? Spiral Sleeper is probably a good idea to destroy here. Sadly, nothing I can do about that. If I had Last Resort equipped before that, then that would do it, but yeah. Oh, they went for Spiral Resort, okay. Oh, I should have activated the effect of Sleeper, actually. I wouldn't been able to just destroy my own card, which was going to be destroyed anyway. Oh, that would have been more helpful. Ah, you see, this is why we're still learning it. We're still doing casual match. Ah, okay. We might be able to summon something really cool here. But no, actually no, maybe not. No, let's just attack. Battle phase, let's do this. Not gonna be the end of the duel yet. But alright, Spiral Sleeper direct attack, Nightmare Unicorn direct attack, and finally Spiral Double Helix, also known as Spiral Super Agent in this case. Yosh. Main phase 2. Yeah. Tan Endo. This is nice though, this is nice. Some fun things that can be done in this pure Spiral deck. But I will be doing a more meta version as soon as I'm able. Again, it depends on what cards I'm willing to build. I guess I'll have to do something like Access Code Talker, but there's other ultra rares I gotta do before that. They went for Protron in attack position just like that. Okay. What is gonna happen here? Ancestral species found in electronic space. No one knows how much information it holds. Salaman Great Almirage. There's some effects they can use. Okay. They might be able to special summon another monster in exchange for that. Okay, tell you what. What are they doing? Okay, they suicided because they figured they were gonna lose anyway. Okay. Good game. Good duel, good game there. Good game right there. See, that was good. It was a nice casual match where they got to use something they wouldn't regularly use, and I did the same with my Spiral deck. The pure Spiral deck. What notification is there? Nothing new, really. Updated the rewards for the duel passes. Yeah, let's take a look at what's in store for us in the duel pass. 73 days left. I'll be dueling as much as possible in this season. This is what I prefer to call a season rather than what they actually call a season, which is just a month. A duel pass duration, that's a season, so... You know, it's about a little bit over 2 months. That is nice for a season. Oh yeah, these Suship stuff. Oh, so lovely, so lovely. Some nice ultra rare materials coming in, super rare. It's mostly that concerns me. Gems, some nice super rare stuff. I see a red icon frame. Like boiling lava, sometimes quiet and sometimes violet, like the duelist's fighting spirit burn. Reminiscent of burning flames. Super rare, ultra rare, gems, yeah. Some nice normal rare materials, and here Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss, an icon depicting a traveler who has followed the path to becoming a pilgrim. His journey began when he crossed the threshold into a flaming landscape. To this day, there remains no clear end in sight. Nice. Ors Arctic Radiation. I dueled against a fantastic Ors Arctic deck, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, with my Super Quan deck, and it was a very close victory, but I was able to make it. And it was great because there's this Synchro level 1 card that you can summon. And you know, Synchro summoning requires you to have like add up the stars of a tuner monster and other monsters. So like a Synchro level 1 monster usually would not be able to exist because you can't just like do addition and get a 1, right? There's no decimal number levels. That's impossible. So the way you summon that level 1 Synchro monster is that you tribute 2 monsters whose difference in level is 1. So it's very fun to see that one. The glow of bears in the galaxy above the skies. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Its radiating brilliance is twinned with that of the dazzling dragon. Beautiful. Maybe I should go for Ors Arctic one day. Thought it was like polar bears. Polar mechanical bears, but apparently there's something to do with space and galaxies and stuff like that. Beyond the skies, and I like the sound of that. You know I'm all about that. Gunkan Sushi Ikuda. A beautiful crafted Gunkan Sushi Shari carefully topped with an abundance of glistening salmon roe. The translucency of the salmon roe and how they jiggle when touched show, rather than tell, of their freshness. And I think it's one of those that changes throughout the duel, or maybe it's just when you interact with it, that it changes like this. Take a look at the difference. Shows a little bit of its insides, I think it is, I don't know. Oh, and there's actually nothing beyond that, yeah. Which one was that? 75? Okay, yeah, that's normal actually. Yeah. But yeah, I want to make it all the way to 100. Want to get those materials, honestly. I gotta be able to get that. Alright. With that, let's wrap up today's stream. Thank you so much for being here with me, Maniacs. So yeah, the final duel record for today is gonna be 5-2. Alright? Let me remove it because otherwise I'll forget about that for tomorrow's YouTube stream. Let's see. So yeah, speaking of which, tomorrow we'll have Castle Crashers on YouTube very early on. Wonderful Friday of streaming pretty much all day. This is why I gotta get going now and do some things because I may not have as much time to do them tomorrow on Friday. And I gotta get some things done by the weekend. And then Final Fantasy XIV at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But yeah, the schedules are all right there. Did I post this in the community tab? Did I forget to post this in the community tab again? Give me a second. In the community tab on YouTube, I'm still getting used to doing that. I might have forgotten to do that, actually. Dun, 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 dun. I think I did. No, I did not. No, I did not. I gotta post this in community tab right now. As soon as I finish the stream, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, Castle Crashers tomorrow, and on YouTube, and then FF14 on Twitch. Mostly YouTube streams this week, but this is only for this week. Japanese learning then on YouTube, then on Saturday, and Castle Crashers. Most of these streams are 6 PM this week. Not that different. The week after this might look a little bit different though. We'll see. It's kind of different week by week. But what I try to do always is to have the same days, Thursday to Sunday for now. And 5 streams across 4 days. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Thank you for being here with me, Maniacs, for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream. Short, but not as short as I thought it would be. I thought we would be doing less than we actually did. But I didn't take as much time building the spiral deck. Well, partly because I had already, like, kind of looked into it before. And it was kind of ready already. No pun intended. And yeah, we got a nice few amount of duels. Next Master Duel stream, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we're gonna have it next week, honestly. But I'll keep dueling as much as I can off the stream, continuing to go with the pass and all that. Shall we drop a raid to someone? Let's go and raid somebody immediately. See who is live that we can drop an invasion from another dimension to. Who knows, somebody might actually be at Master Duel right now. Yes, my fellow Doctor Who fan! Have I rated her recently? Well, actually, yeah, okay, she has been live for just a little bit, so yeah. Hopefully we're not catching her towards the end of the stream, I doubt it. Seems she just died on Minecraft. Oh no. Yeah, feel free to paste either version of the invasion from another dimension. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the subscriber version here. We can go for Nomadic Whovian, who is in Minecraft right now. One day we'll play that game. One day we'll finally see what Minecraft is like, what the Minecraft dimension is like. Thank you so much, Minna. For now, I say to you farewell, and お疲れ様でした。